Okay, let's try this again. I'm recording this again because I recorded the last entire video with no audio for some reason. So my question is trying to get a better handle on my context read from today, especially as it pertains to the long context read after the highs were put in here at 8 o'clock after we came up and high ticked the overnight high. So I was definitely long context, and I understand the context of every time that we were down here in the lows, we bought out. We found a lot of demand buying out of this area here in the pre-open around midnight, and then down here, and then strong demand out of there, and then closer to the open and the RTH session here, 5:45, and then again here right at the open at 7. So I was definitely on the long train. I had a nice win. The same trade I think that you took around 7:30. So this failure of this area, this failure of the supply, and then push here and getting in here, I think I was in around 20, 21 or whatever to come up into that 50. So that was a real nice trade. So my issue is that looking at the higher time frame, especially the 15 is what I'm primarily looking at, is that I'm looking at yesterday's double distribution and value area. So once we pushed above this area, my expectation was that we were going to come up into and test this upper distribution and fail back down to revisit the lower side of value here, or we would break up into that. And so the confusion came when we did come up and take out this high, the overnight high, and then we failed back down. And I understand what you were trying to explain as far as this definitely wasn't a strong unfair price. There wasn't a real large supply push out of here. So that's possibly part of what I was missing. But to me, after this happened, and this was also the highest volume of the day, so that created probably more confusion for me to be thinking that, well, we have either accumulation or absorption here from sellers and then a push down. So at that point, I was less likely to, and then I'm also thinking, well, always thinking, what are my expectations to happen? Well, if this area doesn't hold, if buyers are in control, this area should hold, and we should move higher. That didn't hold. This swing high didn't hold. These 57 highs, I know we talked about that as well. And then you were talking about this 47 here, this 47 lows, which I guess basically was the last test into the untested or into the demand push here. This seemed pretty insignificant to me. And I think I even mentioned the 38s, basically the origin of this demand push. That didn't hold, so we didn't respect price there either. And then I get it, this setup and this trigger is perfect, it's classic, it makes a lot of sense. But to me, just in this area, I mean, the structure also makes sense as well. But trying to understand what I missed and what I wasn't seeing to support your conviction that you seem so confident. And then I understand once we came up, I passed on this trade, and then I did try to get in on this one at 60 after this push here, and then we had this little retrace, and I missed my entry at it was like 61 or 62. I think I tried to get in here at this low volume, kind of this flip area here. So missed that, unfortunately, and then my target on that one was 38 ticks to take out, up to the 69 round number. So I had that at 99, and that would have been another 38 tick win. So just trying to get a better handle on this. If you can give me any insight or possibly give me some comments or make a little video on what I need to be seeing on this context, that would be super helpful. Thank you.